Reading habit and reading comprehension difficulties among grade 7 students in Sagayen National High School. Introduction. A study at Aljon National University explored reading comprehension challenges among 20 EFL students in Department of English Language and Literature. Key difficulties identified included text simplicity, anxiety, and word recognition problems. According to Tasem Walid A. Abete, Dr. Aber Algaro, and Dr. Mahmoud Alsob, 2021. Asia. This study explored how individual, family, and teacher-related factors affect reading comprehension among 1,322 Chinese secondary school students across 27 classes. Key findings highlighted the influence of gender, reading motivation, metacognitive strategies, household income, and teachers' qualifications and experience. Analyzed using a multi-level model by Lin Wu, Hilde van Kier, Martin Valky, 2019. Now let's proceed to national. The study evaluated that grade 10 students at Alaran Trade High School using adapted PISA materials and Barrett's taxonomy, revealing low overall reading comprehension proficiency. Findings highlighted the need for targeted interventions to enhance students' ability to understand explicit and implicit information in the text by Aldot Adolis B. Cabral, El Marigin is Enfatado, 2023. Now let's proceed to local. This study examined the link between reading comprehension and problem-solving skills among 109 grade 7 students at Davao City National High School. It found that reading comprehension predicts problem-solving ability, highlighted vocabulary and idea, focus, and differentiated instruction as key strategies for improvement by Ranti R. Timario, 2020. Research objectives: to describe the level of reading habit in terms of automaticity, frequency, self-identity. To describe the level of reading comprehension difficulties encountered by grade 7 students in terms of vocabulary, text structure, background knowledge, motivation, time, relation, and lacking of strategies. To determine the significant relation between the level of reading habit and reading comprehension difficulties encountered by grade 7 students in Sagayen National High School. To determine which domain in the level of reading habit and reading comprehension difficulties encountered by grade 7 students in Sagayen National High School. Research hypothesis: there is no significant relationship between level of reading habit and reading comprehension difficulties encountered by grade 7 students in Sagayen National High School. Number 2. There are no domain difficulties in the level of reading habits and reading comprehension difficulties encountered by grade 7 students in Sagayen National High School. Theoretical framework: this study investigated the relationship between reading habit and reading comprehension among English department students at IAIN Palangka Raya, revealing a positive correlation. It highlights the need for English teachers to promote reading activities to enhance comprehension and foster a love for reading by Adriani, 2019. The independent variable reading habit is influenced by factors such as automaticity, frequency, and self-identity by Sani, 2020. Additionally, Wilfred and Guti, 1997, found that students read more books and spend more time reading when motivated by others, leading to better reading performance and skills. The dependent variable reading comprehension is influenced by factors such as vocabulary, text structure, grammatical structure, background knowledge, motivation, time management, and lacking of strategy use. By Nguyen Yong Trong, 2021. McCormick and Priestley, 1997, emphasize that activating schemata generalize knowledge about objects, situations, and events, significantly enhances comprehension, inference, attention, and memory, with event and passage title aiding schema activation. Conceptual paradigm. The independent variable is reading habits with the indicators of automaticity, frequency, and self-identity. And the dependent variable is reading comprehension by the indicator of vocabulary, text structure, background knowledge, motivation, time relation, and lacking of strategies. Research design. This study will use quantitative, non-experimental design, specifically employing a descriptive correlational technique to explore the potential relationship between reading habits and reading comprehension. Population sample. The study involved 173 grade 7 students from Sagayen National High School, 25 from section Amethyst, 25 from section Diamond, 25 from section Emerald, 24 from section Garnet, 24 from section Jade, 25 from section Pearl, and 25 from section Sapphire. Statistical tool. Mean was used to measure the level of reading habits and reading comprehension. This will be utilized for Objective 1 and 2. Person R was used to determine the significant relationship between reading habits and reading comprehension. Regression analysis was used to determine which domain of reading habits significantly influences reading comprehension. Now, let's see the results in Table 1, 2, 3, and 4. Table 1. Level of reading habits. Items. Automaticity. Frequency. Self-identity. Automaticity. With a mean of 3.68. Description. High. Frequency. With a mean of 3.41. Description. High. Self-identity with a mean of 3.53, which is description is high, and the grand mean of 3.54, and the description is high. Table 2. Level of reading comprehension. Vocabulary with a mean of 3.31, moderate. Text structure with a mean of 3.33, moderate. Grammatical structure with a mean of 3.36, which is moderate. Background knowledge with a mean of 3.43, which is high. Motivation with a mean of 3.25, which is moderate. Time relation with a mean of 3.46, which is high. Lacking of strategies with a mean of 3.31, which is moderate, and a grand mean of 3.15, which is moderate. Table 3. Significance of the relationship between reading habits and reading comprehension. Independent variable. Reading habit. Dependent variable. Reading comprehension with the R value of 0.49 and the R squared of 0.24 and a P value of 0.00. The decision is rejected. Table 4. Domain in reading habits and significantly affects reading comprehension. Indicators. Automaticity with a P value of 0.00. The decision is rejected. Frequency with a P value of 0.00, which is rejected. Self-identity with a P value of 0.00, which is the decision is rejected. Summary of findings. The level of reading habit among students in Sagayen National High School have overall mean of 3.54 with a descriptive equivalent of moderate. The level of reading comprehension among students in Sagayen National High School have an overall mean of 3.35 with a descriptive equivalent of moderate. There is a statistically significant relationship between reading habits and comprehension of students, as indicated by probability of 0.00 and significance level of 0.05, leading to the rejection of null hypothesis. Conclusion. Number 1. The level of reading habit among students in Sagayen National High School have an overall mean of 3.54 with a descriptive equivalent of moderate. The level of reading comprehension among students in Sagayen National High School have an overall mean of 3.35 with a descriptive equivalent of moderate. There is significant relationship between reading habits and reading comprehension of students as indicated by a probability value of 0.00 and significance level of 0.05, leading to the rejection of null hypothesis. In statistical terms, there is a significant evidence to reject the idea that reading habits of students is not impacted by reading comprehension, as the calculated probability value of 0.00 is lower than commonly accepted level of significance of 0.05. Recommendation. Number 1. Stronger reading programs. The Department of Education should improve grade 7 reading programs to help students understand texts better. These could include workshops on skills like summarizing, identifying key points, and analyzing contents. Teachers, school leaders, and reading experts should work together using regular tests to track progress. Number 2. Using technology aid learning. DepEd should include digital tools like ebooks, reading apps, and online platforms to make learning engaging. These tools track progress, give personalized recommendations, and help students build reading habits. Teachers should be trained to use these tools effectively. Number 3. Creating good reading spaces. Schools should provide quiet, comfortable space for reading with proper setting, lighting, and minimal distractions. This encourages students to focus and enjoy reading. Number 4. Mindfulness. For better focus, teaching mindfulness activities like breathing exercise before reading can help students concentrate better. Teachers should learn these techniques and use them to improve students' focus. Number 5. Teamwork and reading. Peer reading groups and discussion can help students learn from each other and better understand texts. Teachers can guide these activities to ensure productive collaboration. Extra help for struggling readers. Special support like one-on-one tutoring or small group sessions should be provided for students who find reading difficult. Teachers and reading experts can design personalized strategies to help these students. Number 7. Involving parents. Parents play a big role in building reading habits. DepEd could organize sessions for parents to teach them how to support reading at home, like with their children or discussing books together. Number 8. The last one. Researching reading challenges. More research is needed to understand why students struggle with reading. This focus on vocabulary, background knowledge, or reading strategies. DepEd should support studies to find better solutions.